presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on, brother?
Not much, Tom. How you been?
I'm great, man. Yourself?
Pretty good. Hey, congratulations on the grandbaby.
Yes, thank you. I know. Tommy just sent me a picture. I mean, it's gorgeous out right now. He just was taking him out for his first walk this morning.
All right.
He's growling and prowling already.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. September 1st, baby. Let's make it a great month. Always do your best. Express your own divinity. You don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you and to express your own divinity by being alive, loving yourself and loving others. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 34. NASDAQ is up 65. S&P's up 4.5. Gold contract down $2.30, trading $18.15 an ounce. You got silver up 17 cents, $24.13 an ounce. Light sweet crude flat, $68.50 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note right now is trading flat, 133.14. The 30-year is up 9 ticks at 163.08. And King Dollar. King Dollar is down 151 ticks, trading out at 118. I'm sorry, 118. Trading it out at 92.474. The euro's at 118. The yen's at 109.96, and the British pound's at 137 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? Well, the bottom line, folks, is that you get another high. You get light volume. That being said, my take is that we're going to just start this little correction. This is going to get wild, man, because the bottom line is that we're in window dressing. You get Labor Day, you get the beginning of the month, the end of the month, the whole ball of wax. But guess what? My take is we're going south. Why? Well, what we had last night, folks, is this. And if you listened to the program last night, we got an expansion of volume inside the NYSE right at the close. And it was a monster one, man. Someone's getting out. 1.2 billion shares were done on the NYSE. You don't do 1.2 billion shares when you're averaging out 700 or 800 million shares without a monster getting out. Particularly, we are not talking option expiration, man. This is on the bottom line. Someone snuck something in right at the close last night. What I've seen, particularly after you've come to markets that are breaking new highs with tremendously lighter volume, when you see that, I actually love it because it's so subtle. It's like, well, you got to be kidding me. So we'll see where this baby shakes out. Intraday, what we just had is this, okay? So let's go take a look at first let's go look at the NQs, because if the NQs have been the strongest, are the strongest, all of the above. That being said, when you take a look at the NQs, now Moderna just popped up here, but all day long, the 4 stocks that were leading the NQs were all the Chinese stocks that have got slammed. Now, there have been an ABC structures up. They took out B points yesterday, took them out with volume. That being said, they're all dead cat bounces, man. Pinduoduo is up 7%. You got Baidu up 5%. You get TCOM up 4.2%. Bottom line, you get the gist of it. I'd say that the market recognized this. It took them a while, man, because the bottom line is that we got up to the 15,699, on the NQs, and then all of a sudden, literally, let's see, that sell came in at 2:30. They decided that, hey, you know what, man? The stocks that are driving the NDX right now are not the big caps that we normally just love, okay? The stocks that were driving them are a dead cat bounce coming out of the aspect of China. So we'll see where this shakes out. My take is that when all said and done at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the bottom line is that I suspect all these indices are going to be in the red. Gold contract out here is in an ABC structure on the way up, and GC. Okay, so gold contract right now, this thing is trading down 250, actually flat. The bottom line is that you have an ABC structure, confirmed ABC structure, up to 1894.60. I suspect we're going to get there. Why? Because guess what? The dollar is certainly basically helping us along the way here. Now, what gets interesting, there's no doubt, is that you have the aspect of the dollar's down, gold isn't doing anything. But you know what? That's how it works, folks. Okay, it doesn't do anything till it does. Meaning, more than likely, next couple days you're going to see it. Well, my take is that what we're going to see is this: is that we're going to see going into the weekend, gold go topside in a big way, the dollar go down. What we've done out here today, we did it Monday. We had broken it. Yesterday, we broke it with conviction. This is the uptrend that we've been in. We've been in this uptrend since May 26th. And the thing that's really cool about this, folks, how we broke this uptrend, what we did is this, is that we broke the uptrend, and then we already tried to get back inside the trend today. We couldn't do it. You come back downtown. So that's telling me that, number one, the dollar wants to get down to this 91,781 first, and on the larger take, wants to go right down to the bottom of this consolidation, which is the 89,539. It's going to be pretty wild watching this whole thing shake out. Some of the higher volume equities out here in this low volume market out here today, you have AMC down $3.50. We have, let's see, Ford's up 8 cents. You got Bank of America up 55. Marathon Oil's down 55. Uber Technologies is up $1.44. Wells Fargo. So check this out, man. Wells Fargo, bottom line, this thing is getting eaten alive, man. This is, you talk about hard and fast. Wells Fargo is trading at $51 2.5 weeks ago. Yesterday it came down with volume. Yesterday it came down with 73 million. You're at 68 today. This does have a high volume low at 41. It's going to go after that high volume low. That's on your daily. We take a look at this on the weekly, and same number. Yeah, 41.67. You break that. If we break 41.67 and Wells Fargo, this thing will be down into the $35 level. So the bottom line is that you have some heavy selling pressure, no doubt, inside of Wells Fargo. And it should be, because the bottom line is they've been ripping people off forever. I mean, that's the real bottom line inside of Wells Fargo. Silver, let's go take a look at the silver market out here. We've done with silver. Silver right now is up, nope, I don't want that one. I need to December, SIZ. Okay, so there she is. Silver's up 19 cents. Not bad. We're gonna need more volume, but it's building cause to basically get up and into this 26.13. Right now you're at 24.20. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 23. NASDAQ is up 80. S&Ps are up 6.5. Let's go to our man Jose in Lakeland. Jose, what's going on, brother?
Salutations from Lakeland, Tom. I'm trying to be a good Samaritan today. I'm looking for a lost dog in the neighborhood.
Thing.
The paper reads, lost dog, patch over left eye, right ear bitten off, tail missing, scarf from front to back, limps on 3 legs, and answers to the name of Lucky.
Oh, my God. You guys too funny.
You don't sound lucky to me. Hey, Tom, I like what you said about Nike yesterday, but we got a jobs report Friday, day after tomorrow. Could that thing rally up? I'd love to short it around 170, but I'm guessing it's not going to get there.
Let's take a look. So the low on Nike's 110, the high's 174. You're trading at 164 right now. And what we were talking about out here, folks, is that what you had with Nike is that you have a high volume low that is, let's see, the 19th of August, and that came in at 7.3 million. Yesterday, you did 7.5. It's going after it. No, I don't think it's going to go. I mean, so we came into that high volume low yesterday with actually more volume. We did 7.5 versus the high volume low of 7.3. Today, it tried to get higher with 3.3, and you can see it hasn't held price. So that's telling me that, this thing wants to get down to this 154 and gets at 154. It's going to get sucked into that gap, man. So
154, and okay, wow.
So
that's 10
Jose,
points lower.
This is what it is. 154. Now, this is how this works. 154 is the top of the gap. And this is what normally happens, folks, okay? And this is, if you play in the option market, this is important so you wrap your head around this. Most of the time, what ends up happening is that it will not go into the gap first. Most of the time, it goes to the top of the gap. That stops it, okay? Then it takes another 2 or 3 weeks to get into the gap. That's what I've seen plenty of times,
Yeah, sure. Okay, but the gap is 150. The first stop is 154. That's 10 points below,
yes.
right?
No, totally. Exactly. Right.
Okay, well, I would be satisfied with that. Look, you could tell the market was fading here. I don't know what tomorrow and Friday, but I had to ditch my Apple calls this morning when it was up 280. It was fading all day. Indication it looks like the market's about to fade here.
Yeah, and Apple did fade. I mean, and this is, Apple, I mean, it's only down, $1.70 from its high, but $1.70 for Apple is a big number, particularly that it wouldn't make any, well, it didn't make any sense that it actually did, fail coming And that we're in a holiday week. You get the gist of it. I mean, that, listen, these prices should have held. So, well,
Yeah, exactly. Price should have held, and it didn't. That was the tip-off. Put the Nikes on and run for the exits on that one, because you can't hang around there. Hey, Tom, I love this gold scenario, except until the miners start to outperform the actual metal, I can't get in.
That's all right. You're going to have plenty of time. You're going to have plenty
of time. Good deal.
Yeah. Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. So let's go take a look at that bond market, folks, okay? So there's no doubt, the bond market has stayed tough. We came down hard last week. You had volume on the way down. It never got to the swing point. When you don't get to a lower swing, folks, okay, on just a correction, it's telling you how strong the market actually is. And what's happening here now today is this. Today, you get a flat market. This is on the 10-year now. You get a flat market. We'll pull back. It rejected 133.07. You have 1.3 million contracts. Yesterday, you did 2.1 million contracts. Listen, that just says it right there. That's the bottom line. You go up with volume. You back down with light volume. This wants to go all the way back to its highs of 134.26. And when you put this together, folks, okay, I was watching that bond market today, and when you put this together, that's just another indication to me that this market is getting weaker. That's my take, and I do expect that we are going to get that pullback. And the real question is, on the pullback, do you get to the bottom of the consolidation? That's what it really comes down to, because the bottom of the consolidation is the decent pullback. We'll see where this baby shakes out. And we certainly have had a market that is just relentless on the way up. It doesn't mean that won't stop either. But as I said yesterday, you could tell yesterday when they were talking about, you had one politician over in the UK talking about the aspect of putting less money into the pandemic. In our markets, basically sold down pretty quick. Came right back, but that's how nervous the market is. When the market gets that nervous, it gets very dangerous, because what happens, and it can happen very quickly, is that the bids disappear. That's what it really comes down to. Let's see. We get a Tiger talking about the view of the miners. Expenses are tightening margins, especially fuel. Miners won't move until gold and silver move up. Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is that, all the gold and silver equities are predicated on the price of gold and silver, period. I mean, that's how it works. There's no doubt about it. Now the leverage, okay, is pretty formidable, meaning that when you get gold that moves up, like $100, well, the bottom line is that the gold miners will move up exponentially, because when you actually look at the fundamentals, if you're into fundamentals, many of these gold companies right now we're trading out at $1,817, right? If you're building a new mine right now, the price that the companies have put in, what do you think the price is? Just talk to yourself for a second, because it's going to blow your mind, actually. It's $1,100. So what happens is this. We're at $1,800. If you and I owned let's say, an exploration company, and we're trying to sell this, we're trying to say to another gold company, hey, man, this is what your return on investment's going to be. The actual return on investment fundamentally inside of these packages is $1,100. Now, that will go up, but that's what it is right now. So when you look at that, but, that's what they can sell. Let's put it that way. That's what they can sell. The thing that is amazing to me all the time is that what ends up happening is that the deals are always done at highs. It's like, man, why don't you buy something when things are low? Even with gold companies, folks, okay, all companies, it doesn't matter. I mean, when you look at some of these, one company buying another company, you see the highs they're buying them at. And the gold and silver market happens all the time. The bottom line is that gold's at highs. That's when one company wants to buy another. and then all of a sudden you get a pullback. Because you got to remember something. It's a commodity. That's the real bottom line. You know, my take is inflation is here, and it's here in spades, too. You know, that's the real bottom line. You know, you have the aspect of we got Powell saying it's transitory. You get Larry Summers saying it's not. You know what, folks? You don't need either one of them. Just trust yourself. Because if I've seen anything, have prices gone up or not? Just where you live. What's your take? That's the easiest way to deal with this whole deal. Dow Industrials right now down 28, Nasdaq's up 75, S&Ps are up 4.5. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets, but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. Exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 35, Nasdaq's up 73, S&Ps are up 4.5. Let's go inside the Dow and see the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow out here today. Taking the Dow south, you have Caterpillar. That's minus 22 points. Home Depot 19, Amgen 16. Putting strength into the Dow, you get Salesforce plus 27, Disney plus 16. United Health plus 12, so no big deal inside of there. Let's go over to Caterpillar. I want to see this Caterpillar for a second. So if we take a look at Caterpillar, okay, so you're still in a consolidation. You get a high volume spike, though, at 223. You're pulling back into a low. You know, with Caterpillar, folks, okay, you want to keep your eye on this at that 199.203 area. That's how this thing is set up. And if you could get, because what you've Oh, I see. Yeah, this is going to take some time. One. Yeah, but that's a good spike. Yeah, 199. Right now you're 207. You can get the 199 and you get a rejection of lower price. That's a nice setup, man. What it is this. You have the setup of the low, but what you also have, what's really holding this thing up, is the high volume spike from January 8th. I love it when you have this. And what I mean specifically, folks, is you have two separate areas. Okay, let me put this so you can see this, how this is set up if you're watching Tiger TV. It's right there. You can see how that's what held it the first time. That high volume spike at 23 million. Is it 23 million? Yeah, 23 million. You came down with 16. That hits it again, it'd be pretty cool. And the reason it'd be pretty cool is this, is that the spike that we did 4 weeks ago, that wants to go to higher price. It was the first time that it went into the downdraft. And what happens is this, when you have downdrafts, in order to repair a downdraft, okay, you have to go into that 2 or 3 times. It just doesn't happen at once. You're basically taking the supply line out, but in order to take that supply line out, it takes a lot of volume. It takes a lot of buy-in in order to take that supply line out. Let's go take a look at the XAU and the HUI inside of the gold market right now. The XAU, and what we're going to be looking for here is this. I'm going to be looking for of how we did go higher these last few days. We're backing down today. I won't get this until tomorrow. Well, 8 o'clock tonight, actually. That's how it works. So yesterday, you're pushing higher with volume, 27 million. Last time we were up here was 24 million and 21. That's a good setup inside the XAU. We are going to have lighter volume today. I can just tell by some of the higher equities that are inside the XAU and the HUI. We're going to take a look at the HUI. It's the same type of setup. And the HUI yesterday, you went higher with 20 million. You're going into 17. That's a decent setup also. Now we'll take a look at a couple of the. Oh, we got to look at an Eco Eagle. Someone came into an Eco Eagle yesterday, man. Big. The volume was monster, man. And I was talking about the aspect. I couldn't figure out whether it's up or down because one of those are right in the middle. The cool thing is today is that you're down 35 cents and you are below the lows that were created out here yesterday, and that's what you're looking for, particularly when you don't know which way that is, because that bar there wasn't really telling us a lot. Right now, you're below that level, which is the 57.11. You hit 57.04. You've done 1.1 million shares, so that's what you're kind of looking for when you are looking as to which way that directionally that wants to go. If we go take a look at Barrick Gold, okay, GOLD's that symbol there, that's building cause for higher price. That's off 22 cents today. We go look at FNV, Franco-Nevada. Now, Franco-Nevada is one of the biggest streamers out there. If gold is going to go to higher price, what you can expect is that Franco-Nevada, as well as Royal Gold, we're going to see those move, and we haven't seen those move yet. That's the bottom line, which is sad, but it is what it is. Franco-Nevada, right now, this is down off its high of 163 or 145. And if we go to Royal Gold and we take a look at Royal Gold, what we have with Royal Gold right now, that's down 52 cents. Same deal. The strength just hasn't come into those babies yet. And what does happen is that the stream is, I'd love to really know how this works. So pictures. When the streamers start moving, folks, okay, that's when gold and silver end up being stronger. It is what it is, man. It's crazy. And the streamers in general, in case you haven't heard me say that before, how it works, a streamer, folks, is like a bank. And what happens is that the streamer basically is financing the gold companies, and they make their money on the gross royalty of the deal that they've done. Like Franco-Nevada. So Franco-Nevada only has 26 employees, okay, and takes in $1.3 billion. So you can see that's a nice banking structure. I mean, give me a break, right? When you're dealing with, $1.3 billion and you have 26 employees, yeah, that's when you know you can print money. We take a look at Royal Gold. Royal Gold has 28 employees, and they take in $650 million. Well, shame on them, right? When you think about it, okay? Because Franco-Nevada, you can see that they're taking in $400 million more, and they have 10 less employees. Big number, man. There's no two ways about it. Let's go take a look at the steel market, folks. Nucor first. We take a look at Nucor. These steel companies, they move, they back down. I think they're going to back down a little bit more, but it's something you want to keep in your radar, man, because what's going on is that, like Nucor broke topside, broke out at 108, gets up into the price point of 128. You're at 115 right now. You did reject lower price out here today, but you still had some decent volume. Now, what also happens is this. When you get into a breakout area, which this did, you're going to go to the bottom of the breakout area, but this would be a great buy, man, if that's what happens, if we go to the bottom of the breakout area, which is the 108. Because what you have, Nucor is a strong steel company in a big way. That infrastructure bill is coming, and that's going to take years, by the way, too, okay? But that's what makes those trades so cool, because the bottom line, it's not going to be like a one-trick pony, okay? It is, it is going to be a much longer runway, and the longer runway is like 5 to 10 years. So it is one monster deal. FCX, so let's take a look at Freeport-McMoRan also. Now, Freeport-McMoRan is all about copper. And this here today is really strong because copper is down 10 cents, HG. This was down 10 cents earlier. Yeah, it's down 9.5 cents right now. So we came down hard in the copper market. You've done 50,000 contracts out here. And, well, let's see. Well, it's not bad. You're coming into 61,000. So it's not bad. Even though that's a lot of contracts, 9 cents is a big number. There's no doubt about that. But guess what? Copper still wants higher price, man. And you can see it in the aspect, if copper didn't want higher price, you wouldn't have Freeport-McMoRan just trading down, trading flat. The bottom line is that you would have that, you get it down 50 cents. You'd have that down some heavy $1.50, something like that, because the bottom line is that they're predicated on what the price of copper is. I mean, they have gold, too, and silver, but the bottom line, they're the largest copper company in the world. Dow Industrial's down 46. NASDAQ is up 61. S&P's up 2.5. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 54. You get the Nasdaq up 61. S&Ps are up 2. Our guest today, folks, is Saxon Baum. Saxon is the Vice President of Investor Relations at Florida Funders. Florida Funders is a venture capital fund, an angel investor network that discovers, funds, and builds early-stage technology companies in Florida and beyond. That's a beautiful thing. Saxon, welcome to TFNN.
Thanks for having me, Tom. Super excited to be here. Hope all is well. Watching the markets here with you, as you just called out, looking pretty good today.
There's no doubt. So tell us about Florida Funders and how this works.
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to. So Florida Funders is an early stage technology firm. We are a fund first type company, meaning we are really focused on raising venture capital funds, but we also have an angel network that's associated with us. So when we go out to do a deal, we only invest in technology and we only invest in early stage companies, meaning usually companies doing about $100,000 to $3 or $4 million in annual revenue.
Okay.
When we go out to do a deal, our fund will be the first dollars in, and then we have the ability for angel investors to invest alongside our fund through our platform for as little as $5,000 per deal.
Oh, that's pretty cool how you have this set up. I get it. Okay, cool. All right, I get it. That's smart, man. So tell us, what is the environment in? I've been down here now 25 years. I'm from Boston. And you know what's intriguing? Everyone thinks Boston was always like a monster. It was. I was actually, my first office was in Mifflin Place, and I was right next to when Mitch, what was his name? He did Lotus 1, 2, 3. I remember him. There was only 3 people in that office. Isn't that wild? And, you know, so I saw Boston and Cambridge grow exponentially. So tell us about Florida. Tell us about what you guys have been doing and getting people jobs and, you know, getting some action going down here.
Yeah, absolutely. And the environment, the ecosystem that we're playing in right now is just night and day to what was even 5 years ago. So let me kind of get you up to speed. Florida, obviously, warm business climate. People love to be here. People love to vacation here. But up until about 10 years ago, the resources for early stage technology in terms of incubators, accelerators, capital, and talent really weren't extremely accessible. Obviously, you had a few companies here and there that have been successful, and we have some of those older entrepreneurs that are investors with us today that had built and sold companies back in the day. But today we're playing a whole new game. And really what was the catalyst for this movement was COVID. So when COVID hit, Florida being one of the only states that was really truly open, we had an influx of capital being really tier 1 venture firms and private equity firms, Bloomberg Capital, SoftBank, Founders Fund, that's Peter Thiel's fund. All of those funds moved their headquarters or at least set up a secondary headquarters in South Florida. And obviously with capital comes talent. With talent comes great ideas and great companies. So at this point, Florida is really, in my opinion, the hottest ecosystem in terms of technology in the United States. We have so much movement here. I think we had well over 10 to 15 unicorns. Those are private companies valued at $1 billion or more.
Yes.
10 or 15 unicorns just in the state right now. And we're starting to get extremely active. I mean, we as Florida Funders firms like Founders Fund and SoftBank weren't looking at deals that we were doing. Now we're co-investing with those firms. We're seeing really top-tier talent coming out of the major engineering schools, Stanford, Carnegie Mellon, MIT, in your hometown, coming down here to Florida. And it's really, from what we've seen, two sort of ecosystems. I think Miami is sort of leading it, and then Tampa is right behind. And then you have some amazing work going on in the Space Coast with the billionaire space race. So it's really a good time to be in the state of Florida and to be in technology and to be investing in technology in the state of Florida.
That's pretty cool, man. You know, what's crazy is that the CEO of KnowBe4, Stu, had...
Absolutely.
We were right next to each other. I know Stu really well. We had the same office. I mean, so this guy, Stu, folks, had already sold one company, started another one. I actually had interviewed him. It was only him and Lars that were together at the beginning. It was so cool watching this, man. It's like, you got to be kidding me. And, you know, and I've been watching you guys for a while because I remember when you guys opened, and it's really cool that you do have someone like you because, you know, can you explain a little to folks that because there's so many things that when a company wants to get going, wants to be public, you know, they need those connections. And I know when I'm on your website, you know, you have a lot of different companies on there. You know, you got a lot of different people on there that can open some doors. So you can talk about that a little?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think one of the major differentiators with Florida funders, and let's start this off with right now, capital is cheap, right? There's liquidity across the board. There's a lot of money flowing in and out of the private markets. So we as Florida funders need a differentiator. Why is an entrepreneur going to take a check from us rather than somebody else? And really our differentiator is us helping these companies. It's plugging in our network. Because we have 1,600 plus accredited investors in our network, we have the ability to go out to somebody like a Jeff Finnick, go out to somebody like a Chris Sullivan, a Bob Basham, just some of the investors that Florida funders has had over the years, and plug them into these companies and really make sure that, you know, we can help with things like business development, we can help with things like fundraising, we can help with things like recruiting. That is really a core differentiator for us because 99% of these companies in terms of early stage companies probably won't make it. Our hit rate is usually about 30%. We expect 30% of the companies to go to zero, 30% of the companies to break even, and then 30% of the companies to really be our big winners. But really to make sure that we can have that 30% be big winners, we need to help these companies. We need to take an active role to make sure that, you know, we're providing them the most benefit possible from us in our ecosystem. So that's a huge thing for us. And I truly believe that's one of the reasons why we've been able to become the most active VC in the Southeast and the most active VC in the state of Florida is because we leverage our network and we plug in the right individuals to truly help these companies be successful because that journey is not easy, as we all know.
No, it's not. And the thing that's intriguing, there's no doubt, because of COVID, I just said this, how many, you know, Wall Street firms are moving to South Florida, for sure. I wish we could get them into Tampa. I mean, I don't know if you saw this morning, folks. If you know, Harry's is opening in West Palm Beach, okay? So Harry's is one of the, you know, famous bars up in Wall Street. If you want to get a deal done, the bottom line, you at least just go in there and you try to solicit a deal. But it is intriguing what is happening. And I can see, I mean, as soon as Jeff Finnick came down here, the hookup with Gates, that made a big difference, right? No doubt about that. That started putting Tampa on the map. And the bottom line is that, you know, Jeff has a big Rolodex, man, right? I mean, that's the bottom line.
Absolutely. And I know, you know, Miami's in the news. Miami's hot. You know, everything in Miami is all great. And we've got a dual headquarters in Tampa and Miami. But Tampa just, you know, we might not be in the news as much, but we've got great technology. I mean, I put our technology companies up against anybody in South Florida. Recently, I saw that Kathy Wood made a stop here in Tampa. I'm hoping maybe she'll bring the ARC funds down here. I don't know if that will happen or not, but that's a rumor that's brewing around right now. That would be a game changer, obviously, Tom.
Oh, there's no doubt, man. I'm going to have to give her an IM right now. I'm telling you, man. It takes a city to build a city, right? No doubt about it.
It takes an army to build it.
I like it. Well, listen, Saxon, it's been a pleasure. We really appreciate the education, and I can't wait to have you on again.
Absolutely. And if anybody's interested in Florida Funders, they can go to our website or reach out to me, saxon@floridafunders.com. Would love to have the conversation. Appreciate it, Tom, and have a great rest of the day.
You have a great one, a safe one. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Talk soon.
And the website, folks, is floridafunders.com. That's floridafunders.com. Stay right there, folks. We come right back. We have the Dow Industrials down 62. NASDAQ is up 56. S&P is up 1.5. Come right back, folks.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave! Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Are you looking for a secured investment which pays you on a monthly basis? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be the program for you. The best rate on a 5-year CD in the country right now, according to Bankrate.com, is paying 1% per year or $1,000 per $100,000 invested. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly, on secured, high-value, buildable properties in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment is for 4 years, paying 7% per year or $7,000 per $100,000 invested. Your investment is secured by high-value real estate in St. Petersburg, Florida. Your investment can be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Do you want to make $1,000 per year on $100,000 invested or $7,000 per year on a secured Tiger First mortgage? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be just the program for you. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly. For more information, you can call 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 60. You got the NASDAQ off 51. S&Ps, folks, you got to love this. 0.75. It's refusing to go red. You got to love it, man. The bottom line, folks, is you get a lot of failures out here. I suspect we'll find out whether that can go red. That's a sacrilege, though, for sure. There's no doubt about that. Oh my God, you gotta love these markets. So let's take a look at the NQs first. We take a look at the NQs here. Bottom line is that the NQs got up to 15,699 today. You are at 15,612. And, you're still at highs. That's the bottom line. Now, you're going to get, let's see, 617. Oh, this is interesting. No, okay. No, if we close right here, that's a failure on price and volume. 617. Anything under 617, 15,617 would be it. That's Monday's high. And Monday is where we had some juice inside this marketplace. So if we go to the Qs and we take a look at the Qs, you're going to probably see the same setup. We just might get a correction after all. So the Qs, let's see. So, oh yeah, 380.76. 380.76, that's a failure on price and volume. Well, it's going to be close on volume, man, actually. It has to stay under 27,200,000. And right now we're 23,590,000. Now they can put 4 million in here in about a heartbeat. That's the bottom line. We'll see how this shakes out. But my take is that we're going south. When you do like basically pull back on a Wednesday, folks, on a holiday week. It's going to be easier basically going south coming into Friday. No doubt Friday we have the jobs numbers. That's going to be a big deal. You get a market that's going to be illiquid, okay, because the bottom line is that the last week of the summer, well, it's realistically not the last week of the summer, but it is in the aspect of how people perceive it, coming back to work. Oh, we got a sacrilege going on. The S&Ps just went minus by 0.25 of 1. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night, folks. Have a safe night. Come back and visit us tomorrow. Tommy kicks us off, 9 a.m. Great show. You want to understand the markets? Be here at 9 o'clock. Go get them, folks.
Building wealth trading in the